the pre-video, we talked about how we temporarily made Nicki Minaj the queen. So we're going to get into that. But first, let us get into none other. Can we get into this? This is some news that is heating up the streets, and that is Megan Thee Stallion and Carl Crawford. So finally, we got an update on this case. Now, they were supposed to go to trial. They were supposed to duke it out in court. Megan Thee Stallion was talking about how she is just done with 1501, that they have screwed her over and that they're playing these games. And I'm just saying it all over. Like, they were just talking about how they screwed it over and playing these games. Now we're finally going to see that is over. 1501 posted on their Instagram. They said, quote, Megan Thee Stallion and 1501 Certified Entertainment are pleased to announce that they have mutually reached a confidential settlement to resolve their legal differences. They said as a part of their arrangement, both parties have agreed to part ways. Both Megan and 1501 are pleased to put this matter behind them and move forward with their next chapter of their respective businesses. 1501 president Carl Crawford said, quote, all of us at 1501 wish Megan very best in her life and career. As you do know, Megan was the one that put 1501 on. So that is it. So we don't know. They came to an agreement. So technically she had to pay. So really she just bought her way out, because Megan also posts that she is independent, that she's releasing her album independently, that she's not with a label. That could change if a label give her a good deal, but she said it is over with 1501, and she said she's independent artist. Now, I would think that she had to pay because she was on a contract. So they just say, you know what, F it. We're not gonna fight them in trial with all of her lawyers, with with Rock Nation. We just gonna screw that and allow her to we just buy her out of contract and let's call it bygones be bygones. Now it's the future of Nicki Minaj's career. I said Nicki, baby Nicki is on my head. Megan Thee Stallion career. Get out of my head, Nicki. But Megan Thee Stallion career. What is she gonna do next? Because Bongos was hot, but it did not do well. It was not a WAP. It actually kind of flopped down off the charts, but it was a great record because everybody said Megan verse was on point. So we will see how this is going to play out in the future for Megan Thee Stallion. But to call, like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like 1501 Certified Entertainment, they should have treated Megan with respect. They should have renegotiated her contract. They should have, because she was the only mainstream star on there. I mean, Erica flopped. Nobody checked for Baby Joker. I mean, he's trying, but he's not mainstream. The other chick they had, one messed with her, she left. And so Carl have this issue where multiple people is saying that he don't like to pay his artists. And we had Carl on the show and we were talking, and he was calling me messy because Erica, she decided to block me, and Carl, I would say this is all flop. She's pretty much a flop. Nobody's checking for her. And now they're golden goose. I mean, everything in their bio that said 35 million records sold worldwide, that's all Megan Thee Stallion. 29x platinum, Megan Thee Stallion. 12 times gold, Megan Thee Stallion. So everything that they're posting is all Megan Thee Stallion wins. Like nobody else have it. So now it's all a failure. Now they both have lost, and let's be clear, Carl has lost his biggest golden goose, and this is so sad. And now we have to understand that Megan, everybody's expecting Megan to come out with a new album. What is she going to discuss? What is she going to talk about? Is it going to be emotional? Because when she came out with the song with Cardi, it kind of flopped. It did. It flopped. It didn't go nowhere. Everybody was discussing it. It just didn't go anywhere. It flopped. It didn't go number one. All right. It didn't really shake up the culture. Actually, it should have came out in the beginning of the summer. It would have been a song of the summer, but it came out in the fall. Ain't nobody really checking for it. Now, it's a good club banger because you get turned up in the club to the song, but nobody's checking for that record. Nobody, in my eyes, are checking for that record. Um, Even though I love to listen to it, but on the chart, radio, I think it's probably heating up on some markets, but it didn't really dominate on the Hot 100. It was in the top 20, but it didn't reach top 10. It didn't get number one. And so that's what everybody's worried about. Now, Megan have to understand now is not the time to try to deal with Cardi. Now is the time to just focus on Megan Thee Stallion. Focus on your own project. You got to carry a project and do a rollout. You got to do press. You got to do, you still got to talk to the radio stations. You still got to talk to the blogs because everybody is want to ask you about Tory Lanez because you do have people out there like Tory Lanez spokesman. You got to unite the people over there. This machine that's an anti-Megan Thee Stallion that is doing everything they can to try to dilute Megan's power. And I'm glad that Megan is showing the world, like, listen, I don't need to do social media. I let my team handle it. She looks good. Now we got to see, can you deliver behind the mic with your own project? Now, doing it independent can work because you still got publicity. You still got the Beyonce connection. You can make most of your money. You just upfront the finances for the album. And then if you do good, you get your return, go on a world tour, make your money, and just go out overseas, make your money. You can really make your money back and really have a very lucrative career. But it can flop if you wait so long, okay? Do not wait. Do not wait years later and say, oh, I'm nervous to put out an album. Don't get pregnant. You should not get pregnant. Do not get pregnant. Get pregnant when you're in your mid-30s, okay? Or freeze them eggs and then pump it in you when you get in your 40s or get, but don't get pregnant because that can kind of disrupt your career because you need your career to be successful. Now, everybody's talking about how you screw, man. Embrace it. We dealing with the whole industry. A lot. It's the sexy red whole industry. So now you might as well go ahead on and say, hey, okay, you might as well just embrace that, okay? And just embrace being that. And it's okay because we're dealing with that type of whole ratchet type of music. So let's not act like people frown upon you sleeping with different dudes. Who cares? But I said, why don't monetize on it and make sure that you do well monetizing on it? So that's my whole entire point on that. But I wish Megan the best. Let's keep it real. I wish Megan the best because Megan Thee Stallion is a talented artist. I will never forget it. It was this guy was listening to Megan, and I remember my roommate at the time. He was a big Megan fan. I'm like, who is this? And it was so good when she came out. I guess she was called like Tina Snow. It was like that Tina Snow era. Like this is when she was dominating. And I said, she is so dope. And now she's really talented, and I would love to see more of her. She's tall. She ain't got no surgery. She's a natural built woman. So all we need is a good project. That's it. Because it's the time, because you have so much potential. Thank you, Picasso Wing. She does have very much potential. She is talented. But I believe that if she do not do it, it ain't gonna, she gonna be struggling. So we got to understand. Stop praising these celebrities and still living in your mom's basement. Excuse me? I'm living in my mom's basement. Did she just say that? Did she just say that? She said, I'm living in my mom. Did you hear that Megan Thee Stallion? I'm living in my mom's basement. Mama ain't even got no basement. That would be kind of weird if mama had a basement. Mama ain't got no basement. And if I was living in my mama's basement, so what? That's my mama, okay? All right, ain't nothing wrong living with mama, okay? What you say? You look at Carl, ain't nothing wrong living with mama. See, you black folks, why suffer by yourself when you can collectively grow and save? Man, I'll live with mama in a second. If mama wasn't on that bottle, I'll be over mama house right now. If mama wasn't on that, if she wasn't on that bottle, you know what I'm saying? You know them can be. If she wasn't on that Miller I like, I'll be over mama house right now. Full time. But I can't deal with it because on the weekend, it's Thursday, and then Friday she bringing in them cases of beers. And she all right when she's sober. When she get drunk, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that. A monster cut out. But if she was sober, I'll be right there in that basement. If she ain't got one, I'll be right there in that basement. All right. But I can't do that. But ain't nothing wrong with mama. She just like to drink. That's her biz. She grown. At least she passed her real estate exam. So some drug that ain't doing nothing. She passed her real estate exam. All right. She got to see it. She was sober that day. I love Mama Wiley. And she know I talk about it. Yeah, this is what I do. But I still love her. Okay? But no, I don't live in my mama's basement. Okay. You see that Tina Snow? See, this is why I need a team Tina Snow on Megan Thee Stallion. Because these people be trying me. Let's put Cardi B on the screen here. All right, Megan, get it together. What Cardi B? Give me Cardi. Cardi and Nicki. See, Cardi, I know how to handle it. See, I ain't going to be like you. I'm going to get this. I want to off myself. I've been there, done that. I mean, I ain't been there, done that, like off myself and came back. I'm not Jesus. But I was an emotional wreck. Now, let's talk about it. We did a previous video. I mean, we broke records. And we were talking about Cardi B and Nicki. And we were talking about Cardi B mental breakdown, how she was mentally disturbed. She was shaken of that she have lost support. So we talked about the video. And then now my subscribers, y'all are everywhere. And I say, anything you send me, subscribers, we going to talk about it if I feel interested to talk about it. So one of my subscribers, they sent me a DM and they said, Cardi B super fan, Ken like Barbie. The super fan, I guess he met Cardi B at Taco Tuesdays, became a fan. He supposed to have a struggling blog, ain't got no engagements. And he became friends with Cardi B. And Ken Barbie started dressing like Cardi. Now he want to look like a woman. Y'all know that Ken Barbie. And he come on the show and he goes on his Twitter space and he started to drag Armon Wiggins. I was like, what's going on? So my producer, because I can't be everywhere. I'm booked and busy. In real life, they said, quote, Ken Barbie, oh, that's his name, Ken Barbie, didn't like that Armon held a Twitter space yesterday and let the Barbs drag Cardi B. And check the Twitter. So I checked the Twitter space and I listened. And it's this one Barty gang. I know she overweight. So she on there talking with Ken Barbie, and he said, no name, drop nobody. Well, this content creator, I'm so tired of y'all not giving people no press, Ken Barbie. You are pathetic. You know Armon Wiggins got high engagements on his Twitter. Everybody know him. So get that man some publicity. That man went to Cardi B birthday party when she was hot before Nicki Minaj thrown her. Went to that birthday party. He put on them new teeth. He got drunk with lovely tea before she went to the hospital. He took that big old smile when she was in her car. You know, that big cheese. He was so, because, Cardi couldn't come out the car because she too grand. And he was able to take a picture when she was out the window, and he had to squeeze in the frame, like that. And so we all know who he is. So we ain't got to say content creator. I told y'all, you ain't got to do all that. That's Armon Wiggins. Who you playing with? I ain't got to do all that. Tell that man name, Ken Barbie. Now, Ken Barbie, don't you act like you don't know who I am because you be calling me, because the last time you was on here trying to school me, you cannot school me. I don't care. You know Cardi B, that's your friend. Y'all ain't my friend. Y'all can get dragged. Okay? So, Armon, he held a Twitter space, and it was a 2-hour Twitter space. Somebody sent me that 2-hour Twitter space. Let me tell you something. I don't like Armon that much to watch 2 hours. I like this new version of Armon Wiggins that's giving us 30-minute videos. I can do that like he's doing 10, 15-minute videos because they ain't monetizing long-form content anymore like they used to. So it take a little time. So I can dissect that. But you think I'm going to go listen to a ghetto version of Clubhouse for 2 hours? Nope. So I was getting a couple of highlights from the Barbs that was over there because I screw a lot of Barbs in them. So before they were telling me what he was saying over there, and he was like, they was like, well, the bars was just dragging Cardi and Armon allowed it. I mean, what do you got to say about that? I mean, that's great business for Armon Wiggins. Why try to defend Cardi? She's the minority. She's on her way out of here. She's being phased out. And the Barbs have every right to drag Cardi B. Now, Cardi B have failed to bring Wiley on the show, and at her birthday party, she failed to let me eat some tacos. I like a burrito. I like drinks. I like tequila. Okay. I don't know how to spell it, but I like it. I want that down my throat, but she didn't want to put it down my throat. So now she's struggling. I tried to tell her, when you don't do right by Wiley, you will struggle. So she's struggling to get a hit, struggle to get high engagements. Now she's struggling mentally. And everybody have turned against her. The great old Jason Lee turned against her, dumped her like a bad habit. And now Armon have turned against her, dragged her for a filth, says she trash. She's mentally deranged. She's weird. She's sad, pathetic, that Nicki has to pass her. She had a low point. Get over, stop crying. He really dragged, and then he said over and over, she not my friend, she not my friend, she not my friend. Now, I'm hearing this, and I can agree with Armon, but I also want to add on to this and say this, quote, Cardi B need to stop feeling bad for herself and use her resources to get a hit. Stop trying to overthink it and just do it. When you overthink it, that's when you F up. If it's just do it. Stop overthinking. Stop being perfect. You're not perfect. When you should have never fixed your teeth. See, when you had that crooked mouth, your teeth was raggedy, you was more consistent. You still had that stripper breath from the stench of the yoni, of the stripper pole, the strength of all this stuff that you used to do. You still had that drive, you know? But once you got them teeth fixed, got them new veneers, once you got all that money, once you got Offset, once you got pregnant, had multiple babies, now you lazy. You got lazy. And then now you want to be self. No, if you want to stay on top, you got to work for that spot to stay on top. The way you got up there with that drive to stay up there, you got to keep that same work ethic, baby. You can't get lazy because you're going to drop like a bad habit. You can be replaced. And you got replaced. Okay? Now, like Glorilla, she didn't got replaced. I don't care how she do it. It's when she didn't got replaced. She had her moment, and then it was an era, and then she got lazy. Then Sexy Red just popped up because this industry is moving very fast. The labels is not believing on a long-term strategy. They just want to do a one-night stand. Okay, you better keep on. You keep going, they keep it back. Once you flop, we go on to the next one. Bring me Sexy Red. These are white folks. They have board meetings. Okay, we want Sexy Red. Let's put funny. They like the ghetto ratchet. They want the gonorrhea juice red lipstick. We're going to give them the gonorrhea juice red lipstick. So they're moving very quickly. Either you get with the pace or you're going to get left behind. This is a very fast-paced industry. If you can't keep up with the tempo, if you coming in there like this, when I feel like it, y'all understand Tasha K and this law and Beth, you moving too slow. Sexy Red coming in. She coming in. The kids, they're going very fast. And you moving slow. They go to your page. Yeah, y'all, we going to have some whipped shots. We don't want to drink no whipped cream. We want you to make another hit. If we want some whipped cream, we go to Aldi's. We go on over there to Aldi's or go to Kroger's or Walmart. Get us some whipped cream. Mix it up with some Hennessy. We got it. That to me, we don't want to follow you selling no whipped cream. If we want some whipped cream, we go ahead on and go to Walmart and get our own whipped cream. Don't play with me, ma'am. If we want some whipped cream and some liquor, we go to the store and get it and drive it our damn dope. You're triggering me. You're really, really triggering me, Cardi, because you acting a little slow. You was hanging around Glorilla. I told you stop hanging around that slow woman. That Glorilla, that spirit then jumped overnight. You just acting slow and stupid. Stop doing that. You should have did that song with Glorilla and left her alone. You brought her to your house. You got all in it. Now that slow spirit whipped out on you. Now you don't know if you coming or going. Now, I'm going to just mind my business. I don't want to come for it, but you don't make no sense. I know you watch it because that's all you do is watch the internet. You ain't got no hit, so you ain't got nothing but to watch the internet. Now, when it comes to Ken Barbie, this is a weird, whatever that is, very weird. And he be calling me and texting me, coming to my YouTube, trying to control. Sir, you don't control me. I don't care how many supporters you have. You don't control me, sir. I don't care how long that hair come down to your ankles. You still a man like me. I see right through that. And you need to be telling Cardi B why you playing with her dresses and put on her wigs and while she up that downstairs feed the baby, you trying on her bras. You need to be a man and tell Cardi B the truth to stop feeling sorry, get her ass in that studio and make a hit. Now I'm reading this book. Now Ken Barbie, take notes. Cardi B, take notes. Send this to these people because I'm a little triggered. So I'm listening to this book, Rich Paul. You know, he's very powerful in the basketball, in the sports arena. He's a very good agent, making a lot of money. Rich Paul. He got a memoir called Lucky Me. And he said, my job is to tell them, my clients, the truth and not lie to them and feed their ego and telling them what they want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth. The problem with Cardi and many other artists, they got all of these butt kissers around them, kissing their butt instead of telling them the truth and demanding the good out of Cardi. And if you ain't got a crew that's going to tell you the truth, then you got you a weak crew and you're going to end up in crumbles. You're going to be just like Cardi B, imagining like she want to just off herself, which she really ain't going to do that. And if she do it, the industry will move on. They will cry a little bit and they will move on. You will be replaced. You will be a footnote in history. The girl that couldn't handle it and she moved on. This industry don't care. They only care about being entertained. That's it. So if you got little problems, going out to Green Oaks psychiatric treatment. Baby, you rich. You even got to go. You can bring the psychiatric treatment to your house. You ain't got to be like me waiting in no long list with people with their bad kids. Stuck up in there for hours to get some assistance. You rich. You mentally disturbed and going through because you want to have that. You can call the best psychiatrist team, A-list team to come to your house. Stop spending money from your countertops and worry about your head space. I don't feel sorry for you when you got all that millions of dollars, when you can pay for the best treatment that money can buy. Don't play with me with that. Because that kind of pisses me off when rich folks, they have issues, but they don't want to go get it. It's one phone call away. You ain't like us poor folks that got to get treatment. We got to wait to get it. Waiting list to get a psychiatrist sit and talk about our issues. We got to wait. Or we got to fuck up some shit to get some assistance. You don't have to have that, Cardi. You got money. Don't you play with me. You got too much money to be acting stupid. And if you're going through up there in the headspace, turn that computer off. Go get you some help. You think I'm going to feel sorry for you? You're worth millions. I feel sorry for the people that's going through and still got to work 9 to 5, still going through trauma. That's who I feel sorry for. Feeling sorry for you when you wealthy, you got all this, when you get you some help. I feel sorry for Pookie and Ray Ray that is struggling and can't get no help because there ain't no services for them. They got to commit a crime to get the state to help them. They gonna feel sorry for you when you spending money on your countertops and you're little in the head. Shut up. I ain't got time for that. Hush. I'm listening to Nicki Minaj when that new album comes out. I ain't gonna give you no sympathy when you got the resources, when you don't want to do it. Do I think that she's bipolar? I think whatever she had, I'm not a doctor. One thing I can say, she got a case of laziness. She by lazy. She lazy. And it's, get some help. Baby, you got money. I go through my issues. I want some therapy. I tell them folks all the time, I want to speak to somebody. Oh, Mr. Reddy, you don't really gratify. You have to be extreme depressed. Man, if you have enough to break down and extreme depressed, then you can gratify for free therapy. Meaning, in other words, you got to F up about 15 more libraries, and then you can get on the waiting list to see a free therapy. But you don't even qualify to be on the waiting list. And then we got to look at Cardi B. With all that wealth, won't even call your people. Either A, you got that and you ain't on it, or B, you just by lazy. That make me no difference. I don't give you no sympathy. F you. I'm gonna give you some sympathy for when you got all that wealth and you just don't want to get the help. I feel sorry for Pookie and the Ray Rays of the world that are still fighting through their illnesses and still got to put on a smile and entertain people like I have to do, like Wiley. I have to do that. And still yet go through and still push through it. You got a lot of resources, baby. Use it. Now, if you struggling in the street, that's your fault. That's because you was lazy and you was insecure within you. And you start downing yourself and getting lazy. You should have took your hind part to the studio, went to tour. You was too busy riding Offset Peen, act like you didn't have no peen. You've been having peen since you've been grown. You did that. Now you got to suffer. Now take that wave of them to pass you and let that usher you to get it to do better. You just got to go through this era. You kind of messed up. Now, you don't want to listen to my suggestion. I told you to drop a surprise album. You don't want to do that. You think you know better than me. Well, go ahead and suffer. That's why we temporarily removed her crown and we reinstated Nicki Minaj temporary as the queen of hip hop. Temporary. We will see how Nicki Minaj will sell when that album come out, Pink Friday 2 in November. We will see how it sell. Yes, Nicki, I know you staring at me. We'll see how you gonna sell. Now, if she flop, it will be removed, and then we will give that title to Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat, I know you in there listening. I know, I get it. You in hell right now. You the devil. But temporarily, we will reinstate Nicki Minaj as the queen temporarily. That only on the basis if she go number one. She flop, we got to remove that crowd, and we give it to Doja Cat. In that order. Okay? Couture Bay said just temporarily, yes. Point of information, yes. Temporarily. And I didn't want to make it no long thing. And then people were mad at Armon Wiggins. Oh, he's a flip-flopper. Armon Wiggins in order for him to stay current and hot, he got to talk about hot topics. You don't try to talk about dry topics. He got to talk about hot topics. And what he said, I give him his credit because he have finally admit that Cardi B is not his friend. I am not a stand page. That's kind of debatable because he was at one time a stand page. Dump Nicki for Cardi. I got that. Now Nicki is just really still relevant and got got more juice now than Cardi. I get and I understand that. I get it. And he's a little heated because she went on Jay Salih's show and she did not go on his show. He's heated about that, impressed about that. He's pissed that Jay Salih is successful, that he didn't flop, that he didn't get canceled on Revolt like T.S. Master got canceled on Fox Soul, and Fox Soul's on his way out of it. They about to end Fox Soul. That whole division about to get scrapped because they, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be white soul, okay? All right. So but eventually, I feel what Armon said. He have every right to say it because number one, that's his platform. Cardi B ain't paying him. And he's tired of just getting these late night phone calls. He didn't get it no more. He don't get the late night phone because he lied and said when she said, oh, Cardi did not get that Joe Budden thing canceled. He lied about that. He said that out of his head. You know what I'm saying? He was drinking that liquor. Pops was in there shaking, twerking, and all that. Now we got some more tea. Should I I'm going to do another video. So, yeah, I'm going to just stick on these people. So I ain't mad at that man that he doing that. I ain't upset at him at all because he have every right to do it because Cardi do not pay him. YouTube pays him. In order for him to get a fat check, he have to drag Cardi B. I get it. Because it's great to do it because Cardi B is in a dragging season for her to be dragged. I get it. And Armon is pressed because Jason Lee is getting more views than him. That hurts him. Like his views have dropped. I don't know about the money because he came out there, quote, he said this verbatim. Just because you ain't making no money on YouTube, that don't mean I'm not making no money on YouTube. Okay. But I can't say the views are not the same. I can say that. Because that's like he said he don't watch it, because he said that verbatim. Just because you ain't making no money on YouTube, don't mean I ain't making money on YouTube. He said that word for word. You know, when he doing short video, I can catch it. I heard that I was out there cleaning, and I was cleaning the kitchen, and I heard that one line. And he get real passionate when I say something, you know. That he got through saying that the views is just not the same anymore. It's not. People don't want to watch our shows in 3-4 hour videos anymore. They want to watch it shorter. The shorter, the better. So he could say all that, but I called it. I know y'all called it. I know I ain't stupid. I know what I heard. Poor Cardi. But she rich. So I really don't feel sorry for rich people that go through. I don't. I feel sorry for poor folks that got to be poor. You rich, get you some help. You can pay for the best therapist that money can buy. You can get medication made in your basement. I mean, like, you can get whatever. Like, they come to you. You don't got to go to their office. They come to you. That's me being real. Okay? Let me go. I gotta catch this flight to get to Orlando to see Tasha K. I gotta catch that flight. I gotta go out there and see. I gotta go catch the flight to go on over there with Tasha K and her pretend to be R. Kelly and stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm saving up my urine, so because it's supposed to be an all piss pool party. That's what she said. So I'm drinking a plenty water so I can bring my piss to the pool. She said it. She said it's gonna be an all piss pool party. No, don't let me have all this urine. It ain't no pool party. That's what she said. She said it's gonna be an all piss pool party. That woman said that verbatim. So I gotta catch a flight. They said, "Oh, we like you guys. Get straight to the point and stay on topic." I'm from one subscriber. I get you. I understand. Tasha gonna have you jump by the winos. Yeah, I got to get you. Now I just talked to Jaguar Wright. She said she going to Las Vegas with her security, and I told her, "Shit, you crazy? I'm going with my security on a private jet." Now I just got on the phone with Jaguar Wright. She said, "Wiley, I am back in town from the safe house, and I'm on my way to the Tupac trial with my security, and I'm bringing back a podcast, and I need a deposit before that." I said, "Well, bitch, I can't send you a deposit because I'm on my way to the private jet to go see Tasha K with my new group that I signed. You crazy? I'm gonna be crazy with you." Because she a little nutty, and she talking about all her stuff that she doing. Whatever. I got me a group that I'm gonna sign. I'm about to get on my private jet, and with my security, we going to Tasha K event, front row. You want to act crazy? I got crazy with you on the phone. Anyway. So, in other words, I want to say this in my close. Cardi B, I never experienced what you experienced. I never was on top. I was a top in the bedroom, but I never was on top on the charts. But one thing I can say about me is that I'm going to keep on working. I got the drive. And my prayer is, Cardi, when I get on top, that I keep that drive to stay on top. And I know that being on, you don't be on top forever. There comes a time where you're going to be on top, and there's going to be a time where you have to go away. And that's okay. Many girls from Mexico and from Venezuela, from Puerto Rico, from the Caribbean, from Jamaica, from Africa, from the continent of Africa, from the United Kingdom, from the United States of America, from Russia, Ukraine, they would never experience the success that you have experienced. #1 song and millions of dollars, a husband with a peen that work and that know how to make you come. Someone would never experience that, especially not the come part. So be grateful for that, honey. Be grateful for that. Nicki Minaj, you are the queen. And temporarily, so I am announcing that I am a Barb. On this day, I am addressing the Wiley Show producers. On October 18th, 2023, I signed an executive order, and I am now a Barb temporarily. I'm grateful to be here, to be a Barb. I am grateful to be around all the Barbs around the country. And as my first act as being a Barb, I will no longer stream Cardi B music. I will stream Nicki Minaj music only. I am a Barb, temporarily so. I ask you to please do not send me any songs. What you, hey, don't send me any song from Glorilla, Doja Cat. I am a full-time Barb temporarily. And to Bardi Gang, please do not be upset. To be absent from a Barb, no, it's to be absent from Bardi Gang is to be present with a Barb. I do want to say thank you to my amazing staff. My staff has been ordered, Paul have been ordered to quote Nicki Minaj records always. So starting tomorrow, we will open the show with a lyric of Nicki Minaj. I am grateful for this moment of my life to stand with an artist like Nicki. And Nicki, I am not saying this to get you on my show. I want to make sure I get from in front of you because you are the queen. Give me 1 second. Let me disconnect that mic, and I'm going to hold the mic in my hand. Hold on 1 second, queen. Hold on 1 second, sis. Hold on. I greatly just want to say that to you, Paul. Thank you to Queen. God bless you and thank you. So we are grateful that we are a Barb, and as of right now, I put on this shirt, Nicki, because I don't have any material with your name, but I did put on here GOAT, greatest of all time, in honor of you, Queen. So beautiful. Thank you. Temporarily, so we're gonna give you that, and it was dedicated. I did reach out to Nicki Minaj. I did reach out to her beautiful team, and I did write a letter, and we did send the letter off for that. And I just want to say thank you. We ask that you please do not disrespect Nicki Minaj in my presence. Do not do it, because this is now will be a Barb page. We are on the winning team, but please do not be disrespectful to the queen, Nicki Minaj. Don't be disrespectful. Please don't be disrespectful to the queen. I do want to say thank you so very much. And I will definitely get some pink. I gotta get some pink. I don't know where would I get some pink, Paul? Where would I get the pink? I don't know why I'm about a pink, but in honor of this, I got a pink paper because I didn't have like pink a shirt, so I brought a piece of paper that is pink, and on it I declare to be a barb of Nicki Minaj. I declare on this day that I will not criticize, laugh, or make a joke of Queen Onika. I personally would like to say, I know me joining Nicki Minaj will disrupt and hinder my support base with Cardi B. And though I may not be welcome on Taco Tuesday, I am now in full support of Nicki Minaj. Starting today, I ordered my team to bring me ice so I can chew it on the air. I also ordered my team to bring me some buffalo wings. I did order my team to bring me all recordings of Nicki Minaj so I can at least sound like the queen. I just want to say thank you again to the producers for this journey. Though my critics will say, quote, he is a flip-flopper. And for those, I have flipped. But I have now flipped and flopped my way to the kingdom of Nicki Minaj. I do gratefully say thank you. And at this time, we will open up the phone lines and we will allow the public to call in. Give me one particular second here. One particular second here. We're going to get into the boom, 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 boom bass. We're going to get into it. Okay. We are now joined temporarily as of right now. Okay. We do have the phone lines open. If anybody want to call in at this appropriate time, we will allow you all to call in at this time. Thank you all so very much. Thank you so very much. Okay, I need Caribbean food. Thank you, Caribbean food. I need Caribbean food. I like they I don't know any Caribbean food, but yes, Caribbean food. I'm gonna have to name some. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show where we get into all the good news of Queen Nicki. What's up?
Hey, Wiley. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even hold it in.
What? I'm doing everything right for Queen Nicki.
Wiley, we got to get you some merch.
Okay, I need some merch. I ain't got no Nicki merch.
But I love it. What I wanted to say was this. I love that Armon finally came out and did what he needed to do.
Absolutely.
I have been screaming from the rooftops, like, look, we don't have to get along, but don't let this lady play in your face.
Facts.
She's not going to give you the interview. She won't let you use the soundbite where she said your name. Like, she's doing all these hidden messaging conversations. But when she's depressed, she wants you to run to the internet and talk about how they're beating her up and all this other stuff. And she goes and sits on Jason Lee's platform, these pale people's platform. She won't do an interview with you on YouTube because she's doing these VPN shows. So I don't get it. I don't understand. She'll never make me understand. And the T.I. girl, she's already in Miami, so maybe she's looking for Tasha. I don't know. But she was down there at the office. And that's only in Miami for those that don't know, the strip club. So I'm like, she's not too depressed. She's clearly playing some type of mental gymnastics. And you're right. If she don't drop the music, we don't want to hear it. Megan, drop that music. Drop it now. You got the people waiting wanting to hear it. Give us something for Christmas. I don't care. Do something. Just don't sit back and wait. Waiting will make us just forget about you. Sexy Red was just at a sold out concert. This is what Cardi B and them are doing. They're allowing Sexy Red to take a shine. She got presence. The people love her, and she's pregnant. Megan, you're not pregnant. You should be working. You should be booked and busy. We should see you. You should be crying all over our TVs, YouTube channels, everything, telling us how you don't feel protected, and you put it in the music. Because we don't want to hear all that crying. Because y'all are successful. They are rich. We come to be entertained. Entertain us. Cry on stage. Cry in the album. Cry everywhere but on IG and Twitter. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. And you were right, Wiley. It takes so much to get the mental health you need as a regular, everyday 9 to 5 person. And they do make you wait. This is why insurance is important. And even with insurance, you still got to wait.
That's true. You still got to wait with insurance. You're there. Couture Bay was breaking up a little bit. You back there?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, go ahead. You say you still have to wait with insurance, correct?
You still have to wait with insurance. So I just feel like continue to get that insurance, continue to work, continue to fight. This is why voting is so important, because we need more mental health professionals versus rappers, IG, whatever they're trying to do. Everybody wants to be on the internet, and we really need y'all in some of these spaces where y'all will monopolize and capitalize.
Absolutely.
The reason Cardi hates what she's doing is because she wasn't supposed to be a rapper.
That's true.
Actress or some type of media personality. But now you here, so you got to do what you need to do. You need to either bow out gracefully, or you need to do what you need to do to make this money. Because crying on the internet ain't gonna get you nowhere, and everybody's turning on you. You've got Botch Ken over here deciding to fight for you, and he didn't say nothing when your homeboy Jason was out here dragging you to the pits of hell. But that's all I have, Wiley. I don't want to hold up the line. Thank you for letting me on. We side-eyeing you because you said you're a barb. Where is Bay? He needs to get you some merch. And he needs to get you the vinyl.
Yes, I got to get the vinyl.
Yes, you do. You need to get it tonight.
Yeah, I got to get it tonight. I will definitely get the vinyl tonight.
Yes, but okay. Thank you, Wiley, for letting me up on your platform.
Thank you so very much. That was such amazing to have Couture Bay on. Make sure y'all go and subscribe. Just go and subscribe, because she is definitely a beautiful, great, just a great superstar. I'm with some hood girls looking back at it, and a good girl in my tax bracket. Got a black card that's let Saks have it. These Chanel bags is a bad habit. I'll do balls, thou Mavericks. My Maybach, black matted, The B word never left, but I'm back at it. And I'm feeling myself, Jackrabbit. Feeling myself back off. Because I'm feeling myself jack off. He be thinking about me when he wax off. Wax on, wax off. Nah, national anthem. Hats off. Then I curved that ninja like a bad toss. Let me get a number 2 with some Mac sauce. On the run tour with my mask off. That was feeling myself with 2 queens. That was Queen Barbie. I mean, Nicki Minaj, of course. She was a artist, and Beyonce, of course, was on the record with her as well. And we want to say thank you for that, Queen Nicki Minaj. In my close, I want to say personally thank everybody for coming on the show today. Thank you all. Listen, this has been such a beautiful day. A beautiful day. Okay. This has been so good. I wasn't expecting this poll to make the announcement today, but we're here. And I want to say thank you all so very much. This has been an honor for you all today as well. Thank you all. If you want to cash up us, $ Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle, WileyShow@gmail.com. And it's going to be great. Right, particular now, we will be in the building for Nicki Minaj when she go on tour. I believe her other event that she got half sold out. So when Nicki Minaj go to her tour, we will definitely go and support her. If she go to Chicago, if she go to Dallas, I will be there. And I want to say thank you all for y'all amazing support. And this has been such an honor. All right. I got a plane to catch to get to Tasha K event. I will be in the parking lot at Popeyes. All right. I will be right there with my boom mic in camera. We will definitely be there at Popeyes, the parking lot. And we would be there as well. I do got a couple of producers that will be there secretly recording the material, and we can give you a live play-by-play of what Tasha K will say on that particular stage. And so, of course, we will have producers. Y'all already there. Secretly, producers will be there. I say, please email me some pictures, videos. You can email me that at wileyshow@gmail.com. wileyshow@gmail.com. So if you secretly take a video, please do it this way on your phone. Do it this way so we can get a full video of Tina going on inside the building, because due to the fact that our tickets was refunded, we're not allowed on the premises. So if you all can please do the video this way so it could go on screen, a full video. And we want to thank you all so very much. Okay. Thank you all so very much. And this has been such a great show, and it's such an honor of this. And nevertheless, I want to close out with my saying I made it famous. I made this saying very famous. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you all so very much. We all ask you all to please stand. Thank you all. And I want to say again, Cardi B, you have failed. You have temporarily lost your crown. And it's all hell Queen Nicki Minaj. You all have a wonderful night. Peace.